Okay, hi everyone. Okay, today we were going to interview Madam Alia. Let's see if she in. Oh. Okay.
Hi,
Madam.
Hello.
Okay, Madam. Today we were going to interview you for a podcast for course Psychology Education.
Okay.
Assalamualaikum. Hi, Madam. Okay, today I want to record a podcast for the course Psychology Educational. Okay, my name is Nurul Fatihah. You can call me Fatihah. Okay, you can call me Fatihah. Okay. Okay. Today I will be the host for the podcast. Madam, can you introduce yourself first?
Hi, my name is Nur Alia Amira. You can call me Madam Alia. No doctor yet, soon, inshallah. I am. Do I need to tell my age? Because I think that's very confidential. I'm in my 30s. I look young, but I'm in my 30s. I've been teaching in UPSI for almost 4 years now. I'm actually quite a new lecturer. What else? But teaching-wise, I have had almost more than 10 years teaching experience in school, and then 4 years here.
So long.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 As you know, the psychology educational is about human and how influence human behavior. Okay. What we call mind here, mind is according to how human thinking, and the behavior is according to how human react to physical and social situation. Okay. So, Madam, I want to ask you, what do you think about the issue of students drop out? Is it in a psychology educational?
Okay, the issue. Well, what do you mean? Is it in a
Okay, what do you know? What do you know about
the issue? Worldwide, I think there is an increase of dropouts. Dropouts would mean the students start an education, but they did not finish it or did not complete it, and then somewhere in the middle they stop. They quit, they stop, and then that is what we call dropout. And it happens not only in tertiary level, but sometimes there are cases in secondary level, in high school. But in tertiary level, we have a lot of dropouts, and I think based on the statistic, the numbers are increasing. Meaning there are many students are dropping out. But dropping out, there are various reasons. It could be dropping out because they are continuing in a different field, in a different universities. There are a lot of that as well. Dropping out because they cannot continue with the study due to external factors such as family, financial. Some students have mental illness like depression and whatnot, anxiety, and that's why they don't continue, or wasn't advised to continue because it was that critical. Many reasons. And on top of dropout, it's not just dropout. They haven't finished yet.
Yes.
Meaning, usually you graduate at semester 8, but we still have semester 8, 9, 10, 11. We have that. But that's not dropout. Yeah, but that's what I know. That number is increasing.
Yes, I also agree with Madam Alia, because I also see many people was drop out.
That's true.
So just now, we know about the issue of students drop out. Then, do you think this issue is a serious problem among students?
Yeah, definitely it is serious because nowadays, whenever you apply for jobs, they have their set requirements. For example, you need a diploma, you need a certificate, you need a degree, it has to be a degree holder, something in that nature. So in terms of securing a good future, the students might not have that. Because when you drop out, meaning that you are not qualify to hold a certain jobs in the market. Like for example, if you are taking TESOL, for example, which is supposed to be English teachers, you cannot be a teacher because you do not have the scroll, you do not have your degree. So in terms of job, you have to go somewhere else. And I'm not saying that there aren't any jobs that does not require certificate, diploma, and degree, and master. There are jobs like if you become a waiter, they don't ask for that. The most that they ask probably SPM. Do you have SPM? Something in that nature, or a cashier or something like that. But that is not a long-term security. Because you don't know what's going to happen. Like with this economy and whatnot, you cannot simply survive with just one job. For example, if you're a cashier, most probably you will have another job to support your cost of living. So yeah, it is a serious problem, and not everyone can make it without educational qualification. If you are talented, like for example you are an influencer does not require you to have that certificate, but good successful influencer have those certificates. Maybe they are a mass comm student, so they have the knowledge of film and TV production, so when they become influencer, they know how to work around it. Unlike from people who don't have any knowledge and become influencer viral because of one thing, and then it's not going to be a good influencer, it's going to be a bad influencer, basically endorsing bad things, bad attitude, that kind of thing. So it is a very serious dropout. Because of dropout, you will not be it's very difficult for you to get a job, basically.
Okay, so I think this issue is serious problem.
Yeah, it's quite serious.
Yes, because this issue maybe affect student learning too, right?
That's true.
Okay, madam, just now we already know what is psychology educational, what is mean by student dropouts, and how serious the students dropout issue. Okay, then I want your opinion. What is the factor that contribute to students dropouts in education?
Alright, there are a variety of factors and reasons. We can look at it in economical challenges. Like for example, if a person was born in a rich household, rich parents, they might have more exposure to education, might have more exposure to future jobs that they want. They have a better insight in life, I would say, and better opportunity. They are more privileged, so they get a lot of things. But if a person of average or middle class or lower class, like B40 and whatnot, they might have a different outlook on life. It's purely survival. How do I survive? Going to further study costs a lot of money. So how do I get instant money? So instead of like spending 4 years to get a certificate and then get a job, I can get a job now. So maybe that's what they're thinking, because when you don't have a lot of money, you don't have the luxury of thinking about the future. You are basically thinking about now. What can I do now to survive now? Because you don't have money, so you just use whatever you have to survive today. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Yes.
That's the reason, economic aspect or economic factor that contribute to the number of dropouts. Because not everyone is rich and everyone is surviving.
Yes.
That's why. So if that is the logic that they see, they might choose to drop out and get a job now rather than gaining knowledge, get certificates, get your degree, diploma, and then get a good job. Maybe they don't see up to that future yet because they are surviving now. That's one factor. Social factors or environmental factors like bullying, for example, like in some university, bullying cases are very, there's a lot of cases. Not mentioning any universities, but some universities there is like ragging, bullying seniors and juniors. Sometimes that might be a factor. So because you don't want to be bullied, that's why you drop out. Social factor, environment factor is not helping. Maybe this person wants to get a degree, this person wants to have a better future, but the current environment is not helping this person. So that's what happened. The case with the students who are in UPNM, that case, same. That student who unfortunately died might want to have a better future, but unfortunately the environment is not helping. That could be a factor, but that's not dropout. But you know, it still can contribute because there are students in, let's say, MRSM, SBP, who are very smart, willing to learn, but then because of the experience in the boarding school, decided to quit. I don't want to go to because of that. So that is like social and environmental factors, and that is the economic duit. Yeah, I think that's top 2 factors that contribute to dropouts.
I see. The economy issue might be the serious issue. So I think family background is probably the biggest factor in this issue. So do you think so?
Yeah, I agree. Family, everything starts with the family. How you view your future, your education start from family. Your family influence a lot in your life. So if your family is, let's say, because I've heard, I don't know if you've heard this story, there's this one lady who has like, I think 4 or 5 children, and all 5 children are doctors. And the mother was, I don't think she was a doctor, but because of her influence, because of her effort in educating her children, everyone become doctors. And it comes from the family. And if you look at example of Datuk Sheikh Mustafa, our astronauts, the way he educate and give opportunity to his children, he has a lot, like how many children does he have? 5, 6, right? Equal opportunity, equal exposure, which, you know, sort of like drive the students to want to have a better future. The eldest is very smart, like the eldest daughter, and the other siblings as well. So it starts from family. Having said that, if your family encourage, that's good. But if your family do not encourage, and that's when the dropouts happen. If the family say, it's okay, you don't have to further your study, it's not important, then you're going to see that as, oh, that is the truth. It's not important, I can just survive, or I can just learn everything through YouTube. Which you can, but that's not a good form of education, for example. Yeah, but family does affect how you will turn out in the future. But sometimes it happens in the opposite. The family is not good, but you are motivated. I don't want my family to keep being poor, for example. So I want to help my family. That can be a form of motivation. But again, it comes from the family. Maybe the family does not want, maybe the parents feel bad for the kids. I don't want you to be like me. So please study and work hard so that you can lift yourself up and have a brighter future. Some families are like that, right? And most families are like that. So if you get that from the family, then most definitely you won't think about dropping out. You just continue. Whatever problem that you have, okay, so okay, my mom said I can do this, so you just continue because you have good support.
Yes.
But if your family is like ignore you, don't care about you, then you don't have the strong foundation to have that motivation to continue studying. And that happens. We have a lot of that, unfortunately, even in our university, where students commit suicide. Students are doing, bad things. The students are dropping out because they don't have a good foundation, a good support system that should come from the family.
So what we can see here, the support from family is the most important to us.
Yeah, that's right.
Just now we talked many factors that affect the students of the issue of students dropouts. So, what are the ways that can
Help fix.
that can help to fix this issue?
Okay, so I think the effort can come from many people, but if we were focusing on university level, what universities are currently doing is they have counselling centres. So these counselling centres are very open to anyone who wants to come, not just student, lecturers as well, and other staff. So yeah,
Yes.
do you know that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
staff
it's
can
awesome.
actually book a session. So
Ah.
because I mean you are stressed. Not only students are stressed, lecturers have no
Yes,
reason
yes,
to be
yes.
stressed as well, right? Yeah, but if we are focusing on dropout, usually how it is like every student have the academic advisor, right? So this academic advisor would talk to the students, and sometimes the academic advisor would advise the students to seek counselling help, seek counselling session, or the supervisor would let the counsellor know if the student don't want to go on their own. Let the counsellor know, and the student will be called for counselling session. That is one way to because like we talked about just now, the factors contributing to dropout. There's a lot of factors.
Yes.
Some are mental illness, some are financial, some are other things. But for mentally or psychologically, that's where they go, subtle counselling. But for economically financial, the university are helping as well. You just have to apply and let the university know the reason, like you are lack of funding or something like that. Sometimes HEPA, Hal Murid, they help. They are providing financial aids, and if it's not the whole university, the faculty would have designated tabung amanah for students. So yeah, tabung amanah, it's faculty level and department level. So BM will have one, English BI will have one. So depending on how many you have collected, you can allocate to help the students. But the students have to let the lecturers know that I am in need of financial aid, financial help, and then they will allocate certain amount to help the students. So this is like the one of the way to fix it, because the students cannot fix it on their own. Some problems you need someone help. Like if it's mental health problem, then you need to seek help. But the student have to realize first that I have a problem, and identify what is my problem, which category, and how do I ask for help. And sometimes the role of the academic advisor is very important. The academic advisor would have meetings like very regularly. Every month there will be a meeting, so you will talk to your supervisor, talk to your academic advisor. What is the problem, personal problem, academic problem, any problem that you have, and then they would help. That is one of the ways to fix problem.
Okay, that's all for the record podcast. Okay, thank you, madam, for the sharing. Thank you for your time, and what you shared just now, I think is very helpful for our task in psychology educational.
Incorporating your assignment.
Yeah. Thank you, madam.
Alright, thank you.
Okay, madam. Do you have the last advice for us as a student too?
My final advice would be whatever problems that you face as a student, don't be afraid of that. Face it, and just don't think that you're alone, because you have your friends, you have your lecturers, and you also have your family. So whatever problems that you have that might lead to you thinking that you want to drop out, just take a moment to calm down and relax and rest, and then think of how do I solve this problem. Like I said just now, you can talk to your academic advisor. If you're not close to your academic advisor, talk to your friends. Maybe your friend can talk to other lecturers to help. But don't be alone. Don't think that you are alone. There are so many people that can help you. And yeah, be strong. Be strong, and hopefully you will graduate and not drop out.
Okay. Okay, thank you, madam, for the sharing.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your time, and
Thank you.
Your sharing is very helpful for I complete my task, my assignment.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Adam.
Alright, you're welcome.